How you doing today? My name is Landon Prouty. I will be going over a persuasive speech for my final speech project. It is breaking the silence, prioritizing mental health in football. On to the introduction. Introduction. If you don't know, Calvin Ridley is a wide receiver that played in the NFL for X amount of years. He was a pretty good wide receiver. If you don't know, he stepped away from the NFL in 2021 to focus on mental health. Next bullet point, mental health affects everyone, not just the pros. It affects from the collegiate level to the high school level and even to the little leagues level. And I followed and played at football for years, so I have personal research and research that I've done in class throughout the semester. Today's main points we're going to be going over is stigma in football, real consequences, and how we can help as a whole. First, the stigma in football. Mental health can be seen as a weakness. If you don't know, if you have mental health, all around it can be seen as a weakness. Players fear being labeled soft. Say you get a crazy hit, you want to get back up as fast as you can, or you'll be labeled soft. Criticism of athletes like Dak Prescott and Brandon Marshall, just because of their injuries throughout the seasons and how they are very serious about their mental health and how they're the first people to take breaks if they do have mental health problems. Here's a quote from Brandon Marshall. This isn't a sprained ankle, this is your mind. Basically saying, this isn't just another body part, this is something far more serious. Here's another visual presentation of Darius Leonard, Colts linebacker. The hidden toll. Ignoring mental health equals emotional suffering, poor performance, and suicide. Example, Tyler Hilinski, which is a WSU QB, suicide linked to depression and CTE. Studies show that athletes are more prone to depression after injuries or setbacks. Could be due to just not knowing who they are after these injuries and setbacks because they've been playing football their whole life and that they just have I know who they are. Right here is a stacked bar count of mental health illnesses in athletes and non-athletes. And then the blue and red is the male and female. Solutions, what can we do? Raise awareness and normalize conversations. So just speak out more. If you're an athlete, non-athlete, if someone's trying to come to you about mental health in general. Support organizations like Hidden Opponent, Athletes for Hope. That's a big thing we can do. Challenge toxic language, support open dialogue, for sure. Call to action, be someone who listens up and supports and speaks up. Here's another visual presentation. I'll go over this one with y'all. I was 23, a millionaire, and had everything, yet I was never more unhappy in my life. I felt extremely isolated from my friends and family because I couldn't explain to them what I was feeling. I had no idea what was wrong with me. Ricky Williams, stud running back, if you didn't know. Basically what he's saying here is that he had so much going on in his mind and he wasn't able to express it all, even to family members, which affected him in his later game as he got more experience in the NFL. My conclusion, mental health equals physical health in football. If your mental health isn't right in football, it can affect your performance, it can affect your relationships, which affect your performance, and that's about it. Let's just support these athletes before another tragedy. As you know, we've had plenty of tragedies in the past year of just suicides and just self-harm. And then a final thought, it's okay not to be okay, even on the field. Q&A prep. Aren't athletes trained for pressure? They are, but they're human at the end of the day and they have emotions like every other human. Next question would be, what can non-athletes do? One thing for starters is that non-athletes can support these organizations that are helping athletes with mental health issues and all that good stuff. Here are my sources, and that would be it. This is my final speech for Advanced College English 1302. Thank you.